Having a high rank is always a target on your back.
I always felt like I was hungry for points.
The most important for me is to win tournaments.
I see ranking as a goal. The pressure on a player to compete at this level is very high.
Every point matters. It's crucial.
The PIF WTA rankings mean very, very much to players.
I think about it a lot, actually, almost every single day. I've been ranked as high as number 3 in the world.
I remember when I was a young girl, when they asked me what my dream was in tennis, and it was to become number 1 in the world. The players are really trying to chase that. It's always kind of lingering on the back of your mind, and rankings are important.
My goal is going to be number 1, always. Every set of matches affects your ranking. We're always playing for that, and who tells you the opposite is lying?
The ranking for my first year was very important. It's just about work hard and to really believe into what you do.
Seeing my name officially in the PIF WTA leaderboards, it was just pure happiness.
I felt emotional. It was one of my dreams, and I was feeling so proud. I wanted to play in the best tournaments in the world. I wanted to achieve those wins.
Well, the PIF WTA ranking system is based on a 52-week rolling system. We start in January in Australia, and then we end the year with the WTA finals in Riyadh. If you're the winner of a Grand Slam, you get 2,000 points. In the finals, the winner gets 1,500 points, a 1,000 gets 1,000 points. And then we go down, the 500 events gets 500 points, the 250 events get 250 points, and the Challenger and ITF circuits between 80 and 125 points.
I don't know any other ranking system like that. It's a lot of pressure. You need to defend points almost every week.
If you do well in Australia in January, the next year you have to defend those points. So if you can do better, you can go up in your ranking, and if you don't do as well, your ranking will drop. PIF supporting both ATP and WTA is huge. First of all, it's the first time that that's been done ever. I think it's a very important way to put tennis, men and women, on the same pedestal.
For me as a woman in tennis, having PIF supporting both sides equally, it's super important. We've been fighting for that so many years.
It's so important for the sports. It gives so many chances to rise the level, support all players.
Seeing that PIF takes the first step in sponsoring the WTA rankings means that they believe that this is the future, not only for young girls, but also different generations.
When I was on the rise of the rankings, you got a reward every single week because you're improving your career best, and it's simply amazing. The key attributes for young players is resilience, the number 1.
There's a lot of things that from a young age you deal with that a lot of other people don't have to deal with. You want to have that good, strong foundation where you learn to take good care of yourself. And then once you start to become older, everything else kind of falls into place.
Every young girl dreams of playing in Grand Slams, and not only play in Grand Slams, but getting into a finals. And to achieve that and to experience that was magical. I still got goosebumps. I was able to achieve my highest ranking. It just kind of made everything sweeter.
The victory in the 2023 Lyon Open was very big for me. It just made me believe even more into my tennis. Once you start challengers or future, you're not winning a lot of matches, and you feel that maybe I can't even win one tournament. But then you just step into one ATP and you win it, and you are like, okay, so then I can make it.
After that first milestone, I felt like it definitely gave me a lot of motivation and confidence. I definitely thought that if I was able to achieve that at such a young age, what else can I achieve? I set goals for myself, building my game, the fundamentals, and to improve every day.
To work on a lot of details still. I have to work on the fitness, I have to work on the mental, I have to change the tennis still a little bit. I'm looking to be able to win tournaments, and not only one, tournaments in a row, and playing the semis in a row and finals in a row. The ranking is just a number. If I feel good and if I play good, then the ranking is gonna follow.
Taking time away from the sport because of injury, it did have an effect. I didn't want to take a long break and I was worried about losing my points. And to come back from injuries is not easy.
It's never easy to see that your ranking is going down, especially when you know what you're worth. It's something that if you're not experienced enough, it can drive you to a path that is not the right one.
The roller coaster emotions I have to go through rankings, it's tough because you have a lot of frustration and you have to accept it, and it's something that it's not under your control. My injury had a big impact in that moment. I really thought it was a career ending. And it was tough, especially mentally. You're 26 years old, you've been doing tennis all your life, and you're like, wow, now what am I supposed to do?
When I went down in the rankings, I wasn't happy, but at the same time, I felt that if I was able to come back and feel healthy again, the ranking would be better, and that's what happened.
The balance between technical development and emotional development is super, super important. You need both because it gives you the resilience for the long years ahead.
You realize the ranking is important, tennis is important, your career is important, but the most important thing is your well-being. Focus on training and finding the joy about playing tennis. That was my first passion as a kid.
I started slowly to believe in myself, have more confidence also in my body, was responding well. My mentality was gonna be there, and the tennis has always been there. That's why it meant so much to be back at the top 10.
She's so strong and so determined at coming back and working hard and pushing herself to be back where she was prior to the injury, and she's a great tennis player. It's the experience. You trust the people around you, the team that helps you, that they can get you through it.
When I'm healthy, I know I can beat the best guys in the world, so that's what I kept in mind during my comebacks.
Being named the 2024 WTA Comeback Player of the Year meant the world for me.
My advice to is to fully enjoy the journey because it's a great one. To give everything as much as you have, because if you do that, you can really look back on those great and long years and say, I was achieving everything I could.
PIF ATP rankings taught me a lot of things, taught me to be patient. At the end, it's about enjoying the process. It's about really approaching this career with a different mentality.
Some of the greatest moments in my career have been when I became #1 for the first time. I became #1 after I had my daughter, which was another important moment in my career.
I'm chasing winning slams, being #1 in the world. But for me, the most important is to inspire the next generation to know that little kid that's struggling, that he can make it, he can overcome, he can fail 25 times and you can still be a champion.
I hope that I can be like a small stamp in the history book, that a little girl can say, I started playing tennis, and seeing Layla achieve her dream makes me want to achieve my dream.